New reaction from the community after a scare at a school. Friday morning, Fairfield police responded to Vanden High School for a possible person with a gun on campus. Neighboring schools were also forced to go on lockdown, including those with very young students.
Our teacher told us after like 15 minutes of sitting on the carpet, go under your desk, read quietly so you have something under your head.
A scary start to the weekend for students, teachers, and families in Fairfield.
People started crying. There's like 5 students crying.
Several schools were put on lockdown for a possible person with a gun on the Vanden High School campus.
Well, we were really scared because we don't know what's going on.
Families were notified of the lockdowns. One grandmother says while she trusts the schools to keep kids safe, she still felt worried.
When we get the notices, it just tells us that the school's on lockdown and for safety measures, and we don't have the exact specifics, so it's quite scary because we know the children are there and we can't get to them at the time.
One Vanden High School student we talked with says everyone was heading into class when they were forced to go on lockdown at 10 a.m.
This is not a drill, and it said we're going emergency lockdown, and we're all like, I was not even in my class yet, so I just ran.
Police say the caller gave a student's name and said they had a gun on campus. It turned out to be a hoax, but for some students, it felt very real.
And when I got her, she came immediately telling me how scared she was, and she was crying, and she had to go underneath her desk, and that there was some other students crying, and that they thought there was a shooter at school.
Police say what happened Friday is called swatting, a prank call to emergency services in the hope the call will result in a large police response. The rumors of a possible active shooter traveled fast, and police say that quick spread of unsubstantiated information can complicate investigations. They say students told their parents, many of whom showed up to campus.
It was never put out. It was never issued or broadcast on our system as an active shooter. It's just unfortunately the way that the information gets traveling once third parties understand or hear what's going on.
Again, police say there was never an active shooting. No one was hurt. It was all a hoax that tied up 8 officers today and certainly rattled students and their families. Police say several students were questioned in connection with the call, but as of yet, no one has been arrested. The investigation remains ongoing.